Hi, everyone. It is Thursday. It is college prep. It is flex time. I'm going to ask everyone if you can please make sure you are not distracted. This PowerPoint has a lot of information. When you're thinking about why am I taking these classes? Why do I have to take another year of this? Why am I retaking this class? There's so many different things that we're going to talk about in this PowerPoint that'll give you an idea of some of the classes that you're taking here at Valor, but most importantly, it'll help you complete the assignment. As you know, every flex period you are receiving credit. So we want to make sure we are participating and we want to make sure we're getting everything done in order to complete what needs to be done today by the end of the day. So we're going to talk about what colleges are looking for. I think it's important for us to also think through Miss Antoya or Valor. I'm not looking into going to college after high school. If that is you, that is okay as well, as long as you have a plan. But what we do understand is that the A through G requirements are required in order to receive your high school diploma in 4 years. So we're going to talk about these A through G requirements. We're going to talk about how our GPAs were calculated, why we take honors and AP courses, extracurriculars, and then just commitment. I think commitment to your education is extremely important. So I want to make sure that we're grounded in this idea of what does that look like in the years that I'm here. So the first thing we want to talk about is our history, which is A. When we talk about A through G, A is history. That's the 1 year of world history. So if you are a sophomore, 10th grade, you are taking world history or AP Euro. If you're a junior, you are taking US history or a push. And then if you are a senior, you're enrolled in American government and econ second semester. This is the A requirement for the A through G. Next, we're talking about English. 4 years of English is required. If I didn't pass English 9, if I didn't pass English 10, and I'm in 11th grade, I need to make sure I pass this because in order to graduate on time, I need to pass all 4 years. This is not one of those, oh, well, you forgot to put me in it. You're bad. No, this is, I need to own this. Hey, I still have not taken English 9. When am I going to take this? I still have not completed my 4 years. When am I going to take this? So I say this because I want you to really understand your transcript and know what you need to advocate for. Next is our math. This is our C. So it's 3 years with 4 years recommended. Why do we take 4 years? Because we understand the competitiveness and what students are doing out there and how we are making our students of Valor look competitive within the college application process, which is why if you're a sophomore, we double up in our Geo and our Algebra 2, knowing the most competitive students are taking the AP Calc. So, however, students that are like, well, I didn't take AP Calc, but I still want to go to a competitive school. This is why we push you through the 4 years of science as well. 4 years is recommended for math and for science. Speaking of science, it's our D, science. It's 2 years required, 3 years recommended. Biology, chemistry, and physics used to be the 3 sciences we offered. You need 2 lab classes, one of biology and then one of physical. Chem and physics are your physical science. However, this year we have opened up earth science, which has now given you the opportunity to take another year of science, get to explore more within the physical sciences and meet that requirement. Next, we have our language. It is 2 years required, no ifs, ands, or buts. However, what's great is that we also offer a plethora of Spanish language. We offer AP Spanish language and our AP Spanish Lit. We also offer 3 of our non-native Spanish. So if you're a non-native speaker, you have the opportunity to move into non-native Spanish track and take those 3 years. That does make you competitive. What is important is that if you are a 10th grader and you're like, wait, I didn't take two, I'm in AP. That's great. That means that if you pass AP Spanish, you have now completed what we call equivalent to 4 years of Spanish. So technically in 2 years, you're completing 4 years of Spanish and you're going to be getting an extra point in your GPA for taking the Spanish. We now have our F, which is visual and performing arts. We offer theater. We're also offering an intro to film that we'll do our best to get A through G approved through the visual and performing arts. However, right now we do theater. We also are offering an art class this year that we're going to work really hard to get A through G approved as well, to make sure that students have the opportunity to have a different variety of classes that they can take in order to be A through G approved. Some of our students came in new, maybe didn't take theater, but took a class, dance or fashion design. These are also visual performing arts classes, and the counselors will help you out to see whether or not that qualified you as meeting the requirement for the F elective. And then last, we have our G, which is college prep elective. Throughout your 4 years, we are getting you to take multiple electives because we understand that it's important to give you opportunity to go beyond the A through F. So freshmen took global studies as a college prep elective, but we also have our our leadership, our business, intro to journalism, social justice, current events. These are all college prep electives that students have the opportunity to take in order to meet the A through G. So let's talk about the GPA. If you did not pass a class, so an F, not pass, you're pushing your GPA below a 2.0 mark because it's worth 0 points. A C, if you're an average C student throughout your classes, you're looking at having that range of a 2.0. If you're a B student, you're looking the average range of a 3.0. If you're an A student, you're looking at that average as a 4.0. Those students taking AP or honors classes, that is when you will see the extra point in your GPA. That AP class, if you get a C in an AP class, it's equivalent to a B. If you get an A, it's equivalent to 5 points instead of 4 points. So the AP and honors definitely benefits you in your GPA, as well as the competitiveness and as well as preparing you for college. So as difficult as they may appear and they can be, they also have such great reward. Knowing that taking an AP class, you can also earn college credit and get through college a whole lot faster. So it's definitely highly encouraged. And definitely when we talk about commitment, it's just really staying committed in order to graduate on time and staying committed in your studies. So we mentioned that advanced placement courses, you all will take your AP exams at the end of the year. College Board recognizes those as college classes. So if you do pass, you'll get a college credit. And then this activity today we're doing is going to be a transcript analysis. So I have here just a current sophomore. This individual actually, excuse me, it's a current junior. This individual did 9th grade fall, 10th grade spring, and then 10th grade fall and 10th grade spring. So this individual has done 2 years here. And down here we have our GPAs, our Cal State and UCs, just so you know, we look at our 10th through 12th GPA. We also have our ranking here at the bottom that tells you where we ranked within our class. Right now, the class size is not updated, but we're always looking at around 130 students. Then we also have here our total credit summary that lets us know what are the classes that we still need in order to graduate on time. Everyone will receive their transcript, and you will also be able to receive an A through G requirement checklist. So this is going to allow you to take your transcript and a checklist and say, where am I at regarding my graduation status? This also will give you a really clear picture of what does my GPA look like right now? What do I need to do? This will get you to have conversations with your counselors, maybe your advisory teacher of what can I do to increase my GPA? What can I do to focus this year to really boosting my GPA? And what can I make sure I'm doing to own my education, stay on track, and make sure I graduate on time? Please remember, if you have not taken a class, in the appropriate grade level, this is something that you too need to own. So if you didn't pass English 9, this is something that you need to recognize before I graduate or before I become a senior. I need to make sure I have taken this class. If I haven't taken this class, this can jeopardize me getting my diploma. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your transcript and you're going to look through, what did I get first semester and what did I get second semester? You're going to write in those grades, and then you're going to go through all of ninth, all of 10th, and depending on what grade you're in now is going to be how filled up your sheet is. At the bottom, you'll see that each semester class is worth 5 credits. So if you pass English 9A and you didn't pass 9B, you've earned 5 credits for that year. But if you've passed both semester, you've earned 10 credits. You'll add up all your credits for each year, and you should have your total credits so that you are on track. After, you will fill out a transcript evaluation. This evaluation will answer short questions about what you understand about your transcript, and this will give us some ideas of where you're at and where you still need support. So please make sure that you look through this. Please make sure you do a good job of going through your transcript. My suggestion is always highlighting. Highlighting, where's my English 9? Great. Where's my English 10? Great. Where's my English 11, or where's my biology? If you didn't pass a class, what you want to do is leave it blank. Just don't put a grade there. If you're currently in it, great. If you're not in it, it gives you an idea of, okay, I need to take this second semester. It also gives you an idea that if I'm not taking it second semester and I didn't pass Spanish 2, I need to remember to tell my counselor, hey, I never passed Spanish 2B. Can you put me in at second semester? This gives you that conversation to really make sure that you are owning your education, you're owning your transcript, your graduation status, and that you have a say in how you're progressing. It is so important that you really understand where you stand along here, because this gives you an idea of, what do I have and what do I need in order to graduate on time. You'll also see on your A through G required a little box here, and in here I've written a note about PE. Please do not panic if you haven't had 2 years of PE. PE is a California requirement of 2 years. However, written in the Valor Charter, if students exceed our A through G, they're excused from a year. So if you've doubled up in math, or you've gone above and beyond in certain classes, or we have some space in your schedule, it's okay that you've taken 1 year. We will still get you through. All right. So I'm really excited for you guys to do this activity. Again, what you are doing is you're going through your transcript. You're going to write in your grades for the checklist. You're going to add up those credits. And then you want to make sure you also are able to see total credits completed and how many more are needed. So it's super important that you are really figuring out what that looks like. Now, I will tell you, it says total credits that are required down here. It says 200. I want to apologize in advance. Aries is a new system to Valor. As you know, we used Illuminate. What's important for you to understand about this is that during pandemic, it was 200. They lowered the credit count. However, that has not been the case. It is 220 credits now in the state of California at Valor, and it also depends on the school you're at. So please disregard the 200. It will be 220 for those seniors this year, unless otherwise noted in the state of California. And definitely, most definitely, it'll be 220 for our juniors and current sophomores. All right, so please have a great time going through your transcript, put in those grades, and make sure that you go into your Google Classroom, you get into your house's Google Classroom, and you complete your transcript evaluation. Have a great day, own the education, and thanks for going through this PowerPoint with me today. See you all soon.